The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how to run the chi-square analysis using SPSS. In this example, we have our research question. Do extroverts enroll in public speaking courses earlier than introverts? We notice we have two categorical variables. The independent variable is personality type, and the dependent variable is year of enrollment. The first task that we must perform is to upload the data matrix. So I'm going to go up to File, and then go to Open, and then go to Data. Next, I'm going to look on the desktop to see where my data is, because I know I put the matrix there, and I'm going to double click on it. Then it will be loaded into SPSS. Notice that I have 100 rows of data, and that means that we have data for 100 people. Realize too that there are two categorical variables. One is personality type, and that's indicated in the column. And the second column is year. That's another categorical variable. Now notice if you go down to the bottom of the screen, you have two views. You have data view and variable view. The first view that we have is the data view. Now click on the variable view, and you will see that it gives information about the variables. If we look up above here, we see that personality type is our first variable. And if we move the cursor over under values, we can click on it and see what numbers equal what values, or what categorical levels that we might have in that categorical variable. Here we see a 1 indicates someone who identifies as an introvert, and a 2 indicates someone who identifies as an extrovert. Now let's look also at year, and we can see if we go under values, we can click on that and click on the 3 dots, and you will see what each of the values under year mean. So number 1 indicates pre-college, 2 freshman year, 3 sophomore year, 4 junior year, 5 senior year. Personally, I like to use the labels under values so that when I run my analyses, it is a little bit easier to read the output pages. So now let's go back to the data view. So we're going to go all the way to the bottom and click on data view. And this is the view that we started with. And we're ready to start our analysis. So now let's go up to Analyze, and then we'll go to Descriptive Statistics, and then we will go to Crosstabs. So the next thing we're going to do is take the first variable, which is our independent variable, and we're going to put it in the row. I like to put the independent variable in the row. That's how I like to read my output pages. Mathematically, it doesn't actually make a difference, but I think it is a little bit easier to put the independent variable in the row. Next, we're going to put year in the column. And you can see I have my dependent variable now in the column. Next, we are going to click on statistics, and we will check the box for the chi-square. And if you have other analyses that you want to conduct, like you might want to do Kramer's V, for example, so you'll click any of the boxes that you are seeking to explore, and then you'll press continue. Now we double check it to see that we have our two categorical variables, one in the row, one in the column, and now we can click on OK. Here you can see the results of the chi-square. So you look at the case processing summary and you see that 100 cases were processed. And then we can go down and see the results by personality type by year. And then we can see our chi-square results. You can see this here. And it shows that our chi-square value is 22.362. And that we can see is significant because it's less than 0.001. And then you have some additional information that is also contained on the output pages. If we focus back in on the cross tabulation, we can see that the introverts and extroverts tend to enroll in the public speaking classes at very different times. So that's what is indicated by this significant chi-square result. For introverts, we see that a large group of them wait till their senior year to take public speaking. And in comparison, we see that for the extroverted group, many of them are taking public speaking their freshman year. Remember, the chi-square is a test to see if the results that we get are different from what we would expect when there is no influence of the independent variable. So we might expect approximately 10 enrollments in every box. And here we see the data don't bear that out, and that makes it a significant difference.